shelters are full now. They said all the shelters are practically full. It's a lot of homeless people. It's a lot of homeless people.
Hello everybody, my name is Aisha Patrice Lovett from the TV show 60 Days In. I am 38 years old. How I ended like this, when I was 13 years old, my mom left me at home with my stepfather who was a pervert and an addict. He raped me. Ouch. Oh, stabbed me in the head with a butcher knife. Shot me, stabbed me this knee and then this knee. And I have pins in my back. These people around here, kids, they don't understand what life is out here. I'm a recovering addict. I've been clean 13 years by God. Let me tell y'all something, boys and girls, when you see homeless people on the street, don't disrespect us, make fun of us, or talk to us any kind of way, or throw stuff at us, because you one step out here. And let me tell you, young boys, all boys, I don't want to ever hear from your family, church, whoever it is, you coming out here in this world, like these boys around here, slinging drugs, robbing people, it ain't gonna get you nowhere, baby. On Auburn Avenue, my stepsons was 15 years old, slinging drugs, and they killed a homeless lady. This crap right here is no joke. You see this right here? I gotta go in the trash every day to survive. Man, look, so see, some of these people around here, here's their drug. You don't want to put this in it, do. Give y'all an example, walk with me, guys. Okay, all down here on this side of the town, it's all drug areas. When we get to this corner, I'm gonna point out everything to y'all. This is dangerous around here. Kids around here throw stuff at me. I had them ones in that car right there last night, drunk, threw some liquor at me. Yeah, all down here, guys. I'm trying to get this quick too. If you go down, like all the way down where that light is, you're gonna see like that restaurant. Get out your trunk to talk to my godfather. Just say car wash. Cause say car wash, car wash. Well, he probably gonna, I'll probably walk down there in a minute and tell him that y'all coming down there and talk to him. If you go, where's the other one? Come here real quick. If you notice, on down, when you see that dude with the orange on, talk to all of them on there. And you see one with a black sweatshirt on, his name is Mike, that's my husband. We've been married for like almost 3 years, almost. And if you notice, a lot of people, these addicts. We sometimes people look at, sit over there beside the courthouses. We smoking crack in front of these people. I'm watching everybody. Make sure there's
You mess with your stuff?
Yeah, I'm just watching everything.
Okay.
Some of these homeless people, I put my stuff up somewhere, everything be missing. 5 years ago, this dude, he used to be a professional boxer. If you notice, look back real quick. It's a shoe store. Anyway, it's a shoe store. If you notice, on Mondays through Friday, go in there, he is a professional boxer. He'll tell you, these people don't get the crap out of us. Well, you know, as far as the shelters and apartments, see, I don't have ID, okay? And I don't know my social security number because my mom didn't teach me nothing. You know, shelters, Salvation Army, charges pregnant women with kids $20 to $30 a night. Atlanta Youth Mission, and Safe House, my sister's house, drug activities. Yeah, come here, come to the corner. Come here to the corner. Okay, come here. Not this first light, go to that second light, the city hall, where the preacher hall is, gateway down there, little crackhead. And when everything's closed, sometimes when that thing over there is closed, I sleep over there. Or sometimes I sleep wherever I can find. I had some brand new clothes and some people at a church last night. It was a Catholic church down there gave me brand new blanks and stuff. I come back from where I was going and it's gone. Even a picture of my mom is gone. I found it down there on that light, down there torn up. I be going to church and I looked at it and I put the picture together and it was her. And I be trying not to give up. I don't know. Boy, oh, trust me. In my book bag, I got a pistol on.
Okay, so you.
You know, I'm just walking around, and we both trying to come up on the money and stuff.
Okay.
How you doing, bro? All right, whoa. Hey, come over here. No. Go through there, come over here in my face. Fuck up. Nigga, shut up talking to me in my face. My uncle right here. Yeah, hit me you want to. Yo. That's the same. Don't come in my face. Stealing my damn stuff, too.
I told you.
My boy, let me tell you something. My uncle's right here.
Man,
yo, bitch,
up,
get your ass off if you get shot here. Man, yo, boy. You threatening me? Boy, what you gonna do, though? What the fuck you gonna do? What the fuck you gonna do? What the fuck you gonna do? That bitch that nigga right there was the ones that stole my damn shit. Already, already gonna knock the shit out of there anyway.
So basically, it happened like this. My mother started kicking me out at the age of 13. And then I couldn't do nothing. I walked a whole highway. And I was sleeping under, this bando. There's a part, these shut down, closed stores. And I called the police at Stone Mountain. And then they came, and I said, I don't know what to do. Because they said, hey, girl. I said, I walked. They said, oh, you know you're not supposed to be out without your parents guarding you. I'm like, she don't care about me. And then I told them where I lived at. And then they went to the house, and she said, I'm there. And they said, okay. And then she got the stuff and put myself outside the door when the police left. It's crazy. And then I started cutting myself, burning myself. I stabbed myself in my chest. I cut my stomach. I stomach thought. I jumped in my head. That backpack. Now I got my face stitched. Got that's it. Two girls, they slashed my face. And we stood up here, right here. This dude fought me. My knee gave in because it was already bruised. So, because I got off-body pain in my knuckles and in my hands. So that's why I got a speech impediment. And like, I be forgetting things like quickly. That's why I talk fast. But I try to slow it up so people understand that. My accent is like on off, like Jamaican, New York. Because I was born in Dallas, Texas. So raised in Jamaica, New York, California, Oklahoma, Louisiana. I came from Louisiana last year for Shreveport last year. And then I went to Alabama. I got family in Chicago. I got family in Canada. I got family in Puerto Rico. And I have Puerto Rican, white, chick in there, and Jamaican. I'm a mutt. I've been on the street since 2011. 9 years. That's a long. That's too long. I wish I could stay in, go in, so cause I just be going to the bathroom, washing up, cause I don't like smelling. Cause that's not me. I can't do that. That's not a man. Cause a man that smells, I would just have to be like this. We only have one moment, and that moment is now. That's life.
My name is Ben. I was born in Atlanta, Georgia, born down the street at Greater Memorial Hospital. What I do, Monday through Friday, I work crispy country chicken. And I'm still living outside, stacking up my money. I ain't got there yet, but when I stack up, I won't be out here no more. Okay, this how I got on the street. I was getting my disability. They cut me off 2017. I didn't put back to the paper. They sent me a paper and said I need to update my check. I didn't get the letter, so they cut me off. I'm on the street trying to fight back, and I've been trying to get my check back ever since October the 17th. Now I got a hearing. September the 10th, and I won't be late for that. I'll be there. And when I get my check back, I'm hauling ass. I will not be back in Atlanta. Whatever the wind takes me. Whatever the expressway, whatever the GPS say, turn left, turn right, keep straight, go back. I'm there. If I want to see the world, though, I want to go see. Instead of this Atlanta, this not the world. This the hood Atlanta. And I want to go see the world outside the world. I've been outside the world when I was little, but when I'm grown now, I still want to go out there and go see. These people scare me now. I don't know what they gonna do. They can walk behind me and I ain't paying attention. They can choke me out. While y'all stand there, they can choke me. So.
Does that happen a lot?
Huh?
Does that happen a lot?
Do they happen a lot? You know what's gonna happen when I pull out something out my pocket? Ain't gonna be nice. So I would do it. I will not touch me. It's very trustworthy. I don't trust people. It's very trustworthy. I don't trust people.
She said they needed some nurses and stuff.
I don't trust people. I don't believe people.
No, the food line is over there. Yeah.
Anybody ask me to do something, it depends on what it is, because the answer's gonna be no. But this world, God damn it, it's alright. We got another. But this world is crazy. You can't believe everything you hear. People don't believe in God. I know I believe in God. When I was in jail, I didn't believe in God until I got in jail. Ask God to forgive me, ask God to change my life around, ask God to get me out of this situation that I am. And when I got out, I did better than I was doing. Because I really didn't care. If you said something smart to me or said something that I didn't like, I was going to pick up and something knock the hell out you with, or just swing at you for no reason if you said something that I didn't like.
Do you see yourself in here?
In a mansion, a big ass house, a family, kids, dog, rich, living good. Well, you had your time on the camera. Let me have my time. You just hold your thought there until you get back.
I'll ask you next.
Pull out the fucking phone, I'm not scared.
It's okay.
You wanna pour some? I'll pour some in my pocket too.
Kids,
You
See.
You see. You
They
want to try me?
been get it live on camera here.
You take my...
Cause we all preachers and teachers. The whole body of Christ.
I'm just telling you, no tip of my team staff.
Oh, you looking up for the little kid? I respect that.
Right?
That wasn't bothering us. You looking at people smiling. You hear that word Jesus. They ain't ashamed of you.
Yeah, I was gonna smile when it come to God.
And you better believe that.
That's why you don't never tap
You don't
out.
control no man. Ain't nothing that. You don't control no man.
Man don't control
It
himself.
doesn't matter. You don't
Man
know
don't
me.
control
You don't say
you
nothing
don't
to no
know
man.
I was dating a girl, and I'll leave her unnamed, and in 1983, I OD'd on a John Belushi cocktail, which is cocaine and heroin mixed. Or no, cocaine and meth mixed. Well, after I got straightened out from that, 4 days of being sicker than a dog, sweating, throwing up, diarrhea, and just getting over it, I decided no more drugs. Okay. And I decided no more booze either at that time, but I went back to drinking a few years later. Big mistake.
Why?
Because I quit again for good in 1993. So anyway, my girlfriend and me, we was into drugs and booze and partying and all that. And a lot of the money was coming from the firewood and yard cleanup business because I'd started getting in touch with a lot of celebrities. I had to go up to Canada that year. I got back and there was nothing. Nothing. There's no money in the bank. She sold all my equipment.
So that's what happened to the business.
That's what happened to the business. Wiped me out. I had probably at that time I know I had a good $750,000 in the bank.
What did you do after that?
Oh man, well, I didn't have no money because I take all the money I had with me, I'd ate up in Canada. So I turned tail and came back here.
And you've been here ever since?
Yep, I've been back here ever since.
When was that?
1984. I came back and number one, I needed a place to stay. And Mom was going, no hell you can't neither. There was a few years there between 2005 and 2009 that I had a place to stay because I had a friend of mine I was working for. So that dried up. And I keep trying to hint around to certain people I know around here to let me come over and do some yard work. Man, that's not happening. I know why. Kind of conjecture, but they think that maybe I might burglarize their house instead of doing an honest job for them. They don't know me. So, disappointing, again, but understandable. Let them get to know me a little bit better.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, they see me here every day. I've got my battery chargers out. I'm sitting there reading a book. Okay. Now, if you go to McDonald's or Chick-fil-A or Burger King and you see a man behind the counter with tattoos, he is blood kin to the manager. And I can't get anybody to understand this because everybody says, go to McDonald's. I've been to McDonald's.
You're right.
I've been to Burger King. I have been to Chick-fil-A. I mean, that's how low I'm willing to go. I mean, that's because that's no money.
It's just something.
And it's something. So, anyway, big disappointment, but like I said, I am scared of my own anger, so I'm not going to get angry about it. Why should I? It's just, nobody, it doesn't help anybody, especially me. I won't go to a shelter because there's too many drug addicts, there's too many drunks, and there's too many thieves. They got people in there, they're volunteers. They're not paid. Okay? Even if they were paid, they'd just be check collectors. I don't understand it. The rule has always been, as long as I've been running the streets, is you don't steal from a homeless person. When I had the cash, if I didn't feel like giving them cash, at least I'd take them something to eat. And I've bumped into many a homeless person going all over the place. Buckhead, downtown, downtown Decatur, Lawrenceville, everywhere. And all this propaganda about don't mess with homeless people, they'll stab you in the back. There might be 5% of the homeless population, maybe even less than that would do that. I don't want to hurt nobody. I don't want nobody hurting me. I'm tired of this bullshit.
I'm Captain Delaware. I have a nonprofit organization, Feeding the Homeless, and I have been feeding the homeless since 2011. And we also always give them a hot meal. We take boxes of groceries to the families in DeKalb County and Fulton County. Also downtown where we feed the homeless, we cook food and take to them. The food that we are preparing today, we are taking it down so they can have a hot meal. Oh, they really, really love the hot meal. They just be so excited when they see us drive up because they know that they are going to get a full course hot meal. They just so excited about it, and we excited to give it to them. And we always serve like 175 plus every time we go down. We started serving Gateway, and then we went to Peachtree, the homeless shelter on Peachtree and Pine, and they closed in 2017, and we went back to Gateway. But we have been serving at Gateway off and on for about 7 years, and also down on Pine, we served down there for 6 years until they closed. And when we was at the shelter on Pine, we were serving like 300 and 400. Well, they closed the shelter because from my understanding, that the mayor wanted it closed, and they didn't want any homeless people over there, so they shut their park. They shut the shelter down. Also, they boarded up the park. We was having a picnic every 4th of July for them. The Saturday before the 4th, they fenced it all up because they didn't want any homeless people over there. So they went to different shelters. Some of them are not in a shelter at all. Some of them is living on the street, wherever they can live. Some of them is little. If you ride down through there, you see them laying on the ground. Even at Woodward Park, they are lying on the ground. Even when it's cold, it's getting cold now, and a lot of them won't have anywhere to go. They just be sleeping on the ground and on benches, wherever they could sleep because they have nowhere to go. And it's just so sad, but I try to accommodate as many as I can to help them. I understand that, all of the people out there, it's not robbers and rapers and murderers. There are people out there just selling hard times, and they need help, and it's just that you try to help them, because we all just one paycheck away. If you get one paycheck away, it's a hard time, I think about my son. My son had his own business. He was really good. He got sick and was sick for a year. This was 2010, 2011. He was so sick that he couldn't even pick up a phone. I called him, he couldn't even, and I had to go to Bowling, Illinois, to get him. Took him, sat there at the hospital and stayed there 8 days with him and brought him back here. But I said that to say, what else is this? Kathy always told me that he's getting the home line. He had nobody to lean on. He didn't help his life. If he didn't have it, So that's the same way some of these people are. They just don't have no support. Not a lot of them have messed up so with their family. They're ashamed to go back. Some of them can't go back. Some they just don't have nobody. They don't have nobody. I meet all kinds of people down there. I tell them, don't ever make yourself feel like you nobody. You somebody.
I think that homelessness is a misunderstood condition. There are a lot of homeless people who work, and for whatever reason don't seem to be able to establish themselves in a permanent residence. Some of them, I guess, spend money on illegal substances or alcohol, but not all of them do. And I know in my life I have never been homeless, and I've never even been hungry, but I've probably been 2 paychecks away from being homeless or hungry. And I've just been lucky, and by the grace of God and a good husband, I've never faced that. But I can see how families could. And I know that just because it's reported that the economy is improving, it doesn't mean people's lives are improving. There are not opportunities for people who are way down on the education scale or way down on the economic scale. It's very hard to interview for a job if you don't have a telephone number for them to call you back, if you don't have money for the bus fare to get to the interview, if you don't have money for the clothes you need to wear to go to the job. And all of those services people try to provide, but they're still difficult to find, and there's not enough for everybody. And I have some knowledge about the closing of the mental health facilities in the state of Georgia. Most people that were confined in hospitals were required to be released, and there was not a thorough enough understanding on the part of the patients and their family how that was going to work. And so some of those people have ended up in the homeless population. It's a very complicated thing, and I'm not sure who knows the answer. The Justice Department sued the state of Georgia. I don't know how the original lawsuit was framed, but the result was that the hospitals were closed and regulations were put in place so that the money should have followed the patients. But if the patient or the patient's family doesn't understand how to get the services in the community, it was thought to be a good thing that people would do better living in their communities than in a hospital, confined in a hospital. For some people it wasn't the answer. And I know that efforts are made on a regular basis to improve those services, to add beds for people that do need hospital beds. But like everything, it's a long, drawn-out, complicated deal. And it's not perfect yet. So.
And your family tell y'all to do something, do it. And this is from me, the TV show 60 Days In, and ain't nobody say they love you. I love you, baby. Hey, cut.
I think it's very nice that someone gives have spare time. I mean, even use that spare time to help anybody that could be out there. That's unfortunate, and I'm thankful.